guys, how you doing today? I had a company get a hold of me and wanted me to try their product, so I thought it was a really cool idea, so I decided to go ahead and do it. This is a Vertplanter. It's a really cool concept. It's just like a clay pot. It's got a solid bottom. You fill it up with water, and you can put seeds on it to help let them grow, or you can put plants on it. And it's got this little tray. You set it right down in your tray, and you fill that up with water. You put your plants on it. You can use fishing line, you can use twine, you can use wire, you can use whatever you want. I'm going to use twine. This is super cool. It's a really great idea, I think. Vertplanter. It came in this box. This gives you some of the ideas. You can put orchids on it. You can put Wolbachia complexa ferns. It's got a fig over here. Serpens Len, I don't know. I can't pronounce that name. But I think it's a really cool idea, and I'm excited to see how this does. So what I'm going to do today is this beautiful Boston fern that I have back here. I bought a big, huge basket of the Boston fern. And I had gotten it, and I cut it in 1, 2, 3, 4. I cut it in 4 different sections. And this is one that I put in. I knew I was getting the Vertplanter. I keep wanting to say Vertplanter. And we got a puppy joining us. You guys can't see. Oh God, now there's 2. Go on, guys, go lay down. So I put this one in this small pot in dirt. And I'm going to go ahead and off camera, oh, you can see one of the puppies. There's Cheyenne. Go on. Good, God, I'm getting licked to death. So I'm going to be attaching my fern to this planter. I'm really excited to do it. I can't wait to see what it does. And it sends you a really cool little guide. And it tells you all about the planter. How to mist it off and use it for if you want to start seeds on it. And then it tells you, it also gives you directions of how to put plants and stuff on it that you already have. I was actually thinking about doing one of my Phalaenopsis orchids, but then I was like, nah, I'll do a fern, because I love ferns and I really wanted to try that out. So enough of the yapping, because I don't know about you, but I can't stand when people do that. It drives me crazy. It's like, get on with the video. So what I'm going to do right now is, get back, Emmy. I'm going to go ahead and fill this up with water, and then I'm going to go out and I'm going to get this fern out of the pot. I've just got it sitting in another pot inside of this one. And I don't want to do it in the house because it has been outside. I don't want to bring dirt that was outside in here just in case there's anything crazy growing in it or living in it. But I'm going to do that off camera. You guys don't need to see me ripping up a fern. But what you want to do is take it out of its soil. I'm going to separate it up. I already have a knife outside that if I have to cut it, but it was already in sections, so I don't think I'll have to cut it too much. And then what I'm going to do is rinse all the dirt off of the roots really well. You want to get off as much as you can. And then when I put the fern sections, I'm going to try to go all the way around the pot. And then I've got my spag moss all ready, and I'll put the fern directly on the pot, the roots, and then I'll put the spag over the roots on the top, and then I'll wrap it with my twine, and then I'll just keep going around. But I'm gonna go ahead and fill this up, let it kind of soak. So the terracotta, you guys know, if you use terracotta, you know it soaks in, which is what you want it to do. And then at the end, after it soaks a little bit, if I need to top it off with more water, I will go ahead and do that. So I got it filled to the top, and we have another puppy, and she's going to drink the water. Oh, she's so predictable. Aren't you, Cheyenne? Okay, so now I'm going to go rip up my fern, and I will be right back after you're not helping drinking my water, girlfriend. Alright guys, I got my ferns all separated and got as much dirt off as I could. The Vertplanter sucked up quite a bit of water. The outside is getting kind of wet, but I just got to thinking, well, I don't know if I'm going to be able, I should. I was thinking maybe I shouldn't have filled this up before I put my plants on it, but I think it's going to be, it'll be fine. It's not going to be a problem. I put this up a little bit higher so it was easier for me to work on and easier for you guys to see what I'm going to be doing. But I got my ferns all ripped apart. I got them in 4 sections, so that way I can just go all the way, space them evenly around across from each other. It'll make it kind of full and pretty. So I got as much off as I possibly could. A lot of that is just brown root. But I didn't have no more dirt coming out. I don't really think it's going to make a huge difference. But see, I'll put it on kind of like that. I might even go ahead. Well, it's got new growth on it. Probably from where I cut it before, but I'm just going to trim up. I'm going to trim that off and that. God, this is probably going to be sort of a long video, but, and then I'll put her on because she naturally droops this way. So I'll put her on like that. And then I'll put the spag over the top of these roots on here. You can see I'll just place the spag right over top of these roots. I'll do a close-up of it, the first one I do, and then I'll back it off. I had a smaller portion. Let's see here. I'll go ahead, this little tiny piece fell off. So I will go ahead and I'll put that on this one since it's a little skinnier piece. So what we'll do is, I don't know, I think I'm going to cut this section off, this longer section. I'm going to cut it to right about here. I need to get some kind of a little trash container over here so I'm not making a mess all over my floor. Okay, I just grabbed an old pot that I just took another plant out of since it needs to be washed anyways. I'll use that for throwing my debris in. I tried to clean them up as good as I could out there, so we will get going. So I think the first thing I'm gonna do is get my twine, and I want to measure. I'm gonna need 4 separate pieces of this. I want to be able to tie it. So I'm just going to cut those 4 pieces first because that always gets me in total trouble when I don't prepare properly, and then you know, because I only got 2 hands, so get those all about the same length, and then once I get them on there, I'll cut the excess off. This is kind of fun. I can't wait to see what it looks like when it's all done. Okay, there, I got my twine ready. I got 4 pieces, and then my spag, what I'm going to do is just put these 2 together like this. And then I'll lay some spag over it. Need my towel. I'll zoom in so you guys can really see here. Oops. Then I'm just going to place my twine over like this. I think I'm going to put it right about right here. And then I'll get her tied. Actually, you will probably won't even be able to see the twine once it's I might have to wrap twine around this twice. Put some more on, maybe another one on the bottom with a little more spag. Let's try it. Ooh, I should have made these a hair longer. That's okay, I got it. Alright, so there we go. There's the first one. And then I'll just kind of shake it here. And then I'm going to go over directly on the other side and do the same thing. Let's see which way is this falling. It's falling this way. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'll back up a little bit here. And then do the same thing and just put my spag over top. Lay it like that. Yeah, these definitely needed to be a little longer. Because this one's got a fatter root ball on it, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to... no. I gotta cut longer twine. So much for being prepared, huh? Okay. Got a longer piece here. My cockatiels are waking up. That's why I like to do my videos in the morning, because they get, oops, they get so loud in the afternoon. So here we go. Just kind of adjusting. There we go. Then I think I can tie this a little bit tighter. Like that, maybe. Yeah, that'll work. There we go. That's nice and tight. So I'm gonna get, I hope I'm gonna have enough twine. I got another roll out in the ground. Oh yeah, this should be plenty. Scoot you guys back a little bit more. There we go. Now I'll cut that. I got a nice big long piece. This piece worked better wrapping it around twice. So these other two shorter pieces I cut, I'll save them for something different. And I got moss like everywhere. Okay, now let's grab this other one. And she is flopping that way. So I will. I'm going to cut that big long root off. And it looks like I broke that. Put that, lay that moss across there. Alright. Now I'll lay that one like this. Then I can go all the way, oops, I just lost my spag over here. Then I can just go all the way around all of my fern. Ah! Good grief, this one slipped. Trying to kind of press the spag in tightly. Oh, that was nice having that longer piece of twine for sure. I was able to get around all of them twice. There we go. That stayed on nicely. Now I got one more piece of fern left, and I will tuck her over here on this other empty spot. And I'm going to go ahead and do the same with this one. I'm going to cut that piece, that longer piece off. And just go ahead and kind of squish this bag on there. Whoops. I got shit flying everywhere. Good Lord. Alright. Get rid of that. Oops, I forgot to see. Oh, it's going the opposite way. I gotta change it. Squish that down there. God, I hope my camera don't give out. My battery's going dead. Now I'm just going to go around, tie up all of these, and then go around again. And then I'll adjust it. After I get it tied tight. I'm bringing this top strand up, and then the bottom one's kind of on the bottom. Here we go. There. Oh my god, that looks really cute. Super cute. Okay, my camera went dead. I didn't know it, but what I did was I'm taking another piece of twine, and I'm kind of put it up around to kind of hold the fern leaves up a little bit. And then I'm going to go ahead and tie it off. And just kind of check. I don't have it super tight, but just enough to hold the leaves up a little bit, because they were kind of floppy, which is probably my user error. It would kind of sort of help to have another set of hands to kind of hold it, and then somebody tie, and so I'm just going to cut all the excess string off here. There we go. I think I got it all. Nope, there's one right there. Oh, this is so cute. I love it. This looks really nice. Now, all I'm going to do is, here's a piece. I'm going to try to tuck her because it's still got it's got roots on it. So I'm going to tuck it try to. I lost her. Here we go, so you can see how I got it. All this bag is around. Now I'm just going to, before my battery dies again, I gotta top this off. There we go. Got it all topped off with water. You can kind of see how I got it all the way to the top. And then I'll let that soak in a little bit, and then I'm going to move her up here on this table. I think this is so cute, you guys. It's going to provide humidity and a water source, which that's really cool. We'll see how this does. I will give you guys an update here in about a month. But right now my camera's getting ready to go dead again, but I think this looks really cute. And I'm excited to see how it ends up turning out. If this really works or not. This is cool. I'll put a link down below for the Vertplanter, and you guys can go check it out. So I will talk to you guys later. Have a great day. Bye. Peace.